Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, I have two special sales offer available. One, it's a yearly reading. It's a 2020 sneak peek guidance, trying to look upon what kind of major themes, opportunities, and challenges might be presented for you in this next year cycle. And the other one, it's called The Gift from the Universe. It's a reading that was created considering the Christmas season we are on. And it's a reading that focuses solely on bringing positive information, good news to the front, what type of positive manifestations might be coming your way. So if you would like to know more details about those specials or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Scorpio, it does feel like some of you, mid-December, it's all about trying to overcome here some of your doubts. Some of you feel really, insecure, trapped in this understanding or sensation that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not in the right path, or you're not in the right relationship, or you're not in the right something. I feel like some of you are like having a lot of focus into this outlook of something not being right, and it could be for some of you that that's the reality, but for others I also feel like it's a very it's your own negativity looking through your eyes and thinking right with your mind and feeling with your heart is almost like this negative possession, I have to say, that might be it might be making you see things and feel things and look at yourself and your life in a light that does not correspond to the truth. And it could be that for some of you, you actually have um, good things, okay, happening, but you can't see them, or you can't value them, or you can't be grateful for them at this time because you're so caught up in a very heavy, dense, complex energy. And it feels like the challenge being here, the Eight of Swords, you're really insecure again about yourself and about your power to overcome and transcend limitations that half are imposed by you, okay, and half, yes, are thrown by external situations that are out of your control. So there's that thing about feeling crushed perhaps by what you can control and taking that as a note, as if you can't control or prevent what happens outside of you, I can control and create or co-create, in this case, my reality for myself. And that's what's the challenge here, is that you have to differentiate, okay, what's outside of you from what's inside of you. And some of you are not able to easily make this distinction during mid-December, perhaps because you have been experiencing something that really throw you down, like put you down into this, entrapment state. Or you could be also dealing with someone that during this time is mirroring this type of energy to you. So it could be that you're dealing with someone that is very negative or very depressed, very lost on their own, and it could be family members or a loved one, someone. It feels here like someone you love, but that currently is not, doing well. And the fact that they are not, I feel like it's almost like you are taking that as also your own state of being. It could be because you love them so much. It could be because there's like this energy where there's a lack of boundary between you and the other, and so things get really confused. It could be for any reason, or it could be because you're really seeing someone again that you care about not going through not going through a good period, and that obviously takes us down, but it could be taking you down in a very serious manner. And I feel like you're called to watch, okay, the type of things you blindly believe in, particularly when they are of the darker tone. So when things are very dark or seem very dark during mid-December, just pause, breathe, meditate, pray, or whichever practice you do to, raise your vibration and feel better. Do that for a little bit before you fully believe in what that, darker shade is telling you. For others of you, it's a matter of releasing something that could be dealing with this person. For some of you, that this is about perhaps an ex or someone, again, negative, toxic, that you're dealing with, that holds you in a position that it's very unfair. It could be that it's the time to release this toxic relationship or this toxic association, being with love, being with a friend, being with family even. It's just a feeling like you might need to release here the energy of someone so you can actually see the bigger picture, which is much brighter, much beautiful, with much more to look for than what you are giving credit to, because you have the Ten of Cups as your advice. So again, look at the bigger picture. Look at what you want to achieve when it comes to your happiness, how you see your ideal happiness, your ideal relationship, your ideal, job, family state, build your own manifestation, diary, board, visualize it, meditate, do a lot of things that are about feeling empowered, not the opposite way around. Because I feel like being in whichever situation you find yourself in during mid-December, you can turn it around by putting the the other side, the positive side to it, where you see your future, okay, or you see the next steps and the next stages as being the 10 of cups vibration, which is as them being much more fulfilling and happy. Okay, right now they are not. Right now you don't like perhaps the job you're in, or you don't like, the space where you live, or you don't like the type of people you keep dealing with. Okay, that's like an energy. Accept that, okay, embrace that, without feeling like guilty because you feel that way. But don't get so limited by it. Don't buy into this feeling of this is only what I'm going to get. Actually, that is a motivation to inspire us to create a different, energy. So if we don't like what we have, we're going to shift our focus into creating something that we actually um, look forward to experience, that is positive. But to do that, we have to feel empowered, and that's the thing. The Eight of Swords has this way to operate within our own mind space that tells us that we are, a hostage, okay, a hostage of negative energy. We're a slave to a life where the paradigm, it's the worst possible, where we have no saying, no word, no action, no nothing. So for Scorpios that I'm connecting, that are experiencing this again, heavy, depressive feeling, that is very concerning for some of you, because it's like some of you want to leave this energy, but you feel surrounded by it, like this thick, um, you know, like a thick barrier that stops you from crossing over to a side, right, where you would think much more positively. Um, there's a lot of work to be done. I feel like there's a lot of things here concerning that, like a lot of work to be done. And for some of you, you could ease up some of your anxiety by actually focusing on work or on something that you enjoy doing. Okay, not as an escape, as a distraction, but as a way to cope with whatever challenges you're facing. Work, because in work, I feel like some of you could actually receive good results during this time. You can find that you will be making certain progress in your professional life. It seems like the personal world, it might be where things are a little more difficult. It could be that it could be because of you, or it could be because, again, uh, people you care about or someone in specific is not doing well, or because you feel heavily the absence of someone. And I also feel like for some of you, um, that you're wondering, like, what's up with your partner or what's up with someone. If you're wondering, if you're very concerned about what's up with someone, this person that could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. So for Scorpios dealing with air signs or Scorpios with strong air in their own chart, this might be a relevant message to you. And the feeling here is like this person is currently not, in a good space. So the idea is that you need to let them be so they can find themselves to be free from whatever it is that they hold as being very toxic, so they don't end up in a way infecting you or infecting others they're dealing with. It's important to let them have their space to overcome their own limitations and find their way back to the Ten of Cups. If this is about another person that you're very concerned with, um, you might need to let them be. Meanwhile, again, focusing on progression of good things you have, being a project, being your own hobbies, being your career, being improving your financial situation, being improving your own self, whatever it is, because the more you give power again to good things, the easier the process will be when it comes to finding as well positive outside of you. But first, it has to begin with you. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel all over the year. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see each other soon. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.